What inspired you to create Students of the World, and what has you most hopeful about the legacy the organization can build over time?
It was my international experiences to date, as a sophomore, and it was also the Center for Documentary Studies at Duke. It's a fantastic organization full of people who are so dedicated to this idea of storytelling, but not just for the sake of storytelling, but for having it go somewhere. They really believe in using documentary media as a tool for social activism and social change. That idea just blew me away. I'm familiar with storytelling and media formats, but the idea that you can use it for good, and it got me really excited. So it was, could I find a way to marry those two ideas? One, immersing yourself in international communities, challenging yourself as an individual, as a young person, but also taking innate skills that you have at the time and really, taking them and translating them into something that can make a difference. Young people can tell stories. Young people know, especially now, gosh, 10 years later, our students learned Final Cut when they were in 6th grade.
Yeah.
They speak through media, multimedia platforms. This is how they communicate. So in many ways, we were really lucky because technology and trends sort of followed this idea to date where, I'm just blown away with the creativity that comes from these young people. And there's a real sense among so many of our students to give back.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So
I think for me, that is something that is really encouraging, and when you talk about this legacy of Students of the World, I hope that it becomes a way for young people to realize that they can make an impact now. You don't have to take leadership courses to make a difference when you're 45. You can be a leader, you can be a change maker, you can be an influencer, in your 20, 21, 22 years. But, as, 21-year-old, 22-year-old. But at the same time, you have so much to learn. So, this concept of going in and saying, we're not going to tell you how to do this. I'm not here to teach you English. I'm here to just tell me your story and let me learn from you. Mm-hmm. And let me recognize that you have had, infinite more experiences than I've had, battling HIV/AIDS on the ground, caring for orphan children, dealing with human trafficking in northern Thailand. These are issues that people at every age face day in, day out. And I think that if we can show young people that they can be involved, but they also still have a lot to learn, I think that would be a good thing.